Welcome into episode 6 of Valley Chats. I'm Austin Barach, and today we're joined by utility man Braydon Rogers. Braydon, what's up?
Nothing much, a beautiful day out. It's been a beautiful past couple of days, so can't really complain about that. So just been chilling.
So what's going on with the outfit here? Obviously, all the guys coordinated it today. Explain to me what we got going on there.
Absolutely, we just got all the guys, a little team chemistry going on. Everybody's showing up in some crazy fits. And just me, this is just casual, just beach day. The sun's out. It's beautiful outside, so couldn't have been better.
Are there beaches in Arizona?
There are not, but we do have lakes. And the lakes are nice, but it gets pretty hot down there.
What are the vibes like right now, 3 wins away from a championship for the Matsu Miners?
I'd say the vibes are pretty high. Everyone's just kind of going out there to win, trying to get that team win, and everyone's kind of doing their part. Whether everyone's playing or not, everyone's really engaged in the moment, and it's just been fun. It's been a fun experience for everybody.
So one of the themes of this season with you is that your teammates with Sebastian Tomerlin and Mario Bejarano from Central Arizona College. So you're teammates with them there, and now you're teammates and roommates with them here in Alaska. What's that process been like?
I'm pretty grateful for it. Coming in with guys that I know, just couldn't ask for a better situation than what it is. We obviously known each other for a little bit, so some arguing going back and forth back at the house.
Of course, yeah.
It's all fun and games, so we love it. We enjoy it, so.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was you and Seabass were on the roster for a while, and then Mario was a bit of a late add, right?
Yes, sir. So me and Bass, we've been teammates ever since high school.
Yeah.
My sophomore year, his freshman year, and then Mario, we've only known him for a year, but we played against him in high school, so had a good feel about him, and yeah, it kind of all just meshed together pretty well with us three.
Were you guys ever roommates in college before, coming here to Alaska?
We were not, no. Bass and Mario, they decided to stay at the dorms last year, their freshman year, and I was living in the house, but
that's cool.
They would always come over
Yeah.
and hang out and do whatnot.
What's the host family experience like? Because the other day in Anchorage, it was your 21st birthday. We heard the host family, singing happy birthday with you at the plate. One, that's got to be cool, maybe slightly distracting, but obviously there's a lot of support for you. What's that been like?
Yeah, I'm just super grateful for them. Taking us in. This is the first year being host families, and they've been nothing but great for us. They feed us whenever. They're always asking if we need food, and they're just awesome people. They couldn't have asked for anybody better.
How would you rank the appetites between you, Bass, and Mario?
With food-wise?
Yes, food-wise.
I don't know. Bass is not a super spicy guy, so our host mom, she usually makes a meal that's not spicy, and then she'll kind of divide it up and then make it a little spicy for me and Mario.
Wow.
But yeah.
Was that an acquired taste? Spicy food?
I like spicy food. Bass hates it, so he can't deal with no spice. So.
Yeah, I used to be a similar way. I think I've developed the taste buds slightly, but I'm still kind of weak when it comes to spicy food in general. Let's talk about your utility playing style. You got the award for the best utility guy on the team this past weekend. You've played multiple positions this year. Is that something you take a lot of pride in?
I definitely take a lot of pride in that. It all started with my father. He at a young age, he just put me everywhere, mostly catcher, but I would say catcher's probably the hardest, and that's probably what I've been working on most of my life. So, and then you can just throw me anywhere else, and I've played the position several times. So, yeah, I'm pretty grateful for him putting me in all those different spots, because it works out today. I play anywhere as long as I'm hitting.
Was your dad your coach growing up?
For the most part, yes, he was when I was little. So it helped a lot with me and him.
So have you played every position at some point in your life?
I've played every position, yes, sir.
Which one would you say is the most difficult to play?
The most difficult is probably catcher by far. It takes a lot of hard work and no fear. You just you can ball out. You're in every play. You're catching every single ball. kind of have to be the leader of the field. So that's probably by far the hardest, I would say.
I'd say you and Braydon Downer are the chillest people on the team. It seems like your heart rates never go up.
Yeah.
Are you fearful of anything?
I mean, I don't like bugs really. Bugs, spiders.
Mosquitoes?
I can deal with them. Oh, mosquitoes out here, I hate them. I mean, I got bite marks everywhere. We just went fishing the other day. We were out pretty late and we got bugged on. Forgot mosquito spray, and it was
worst.
It was a brutal experience, but yeah, bugs, man.
So Kyle Watson, the assistant coach, K-Dub, and Tyler Brunn, the head coach of the year, Tyler Brunn, might I add, they said that they think the position for you in the future is catcher. They love you there. They had these terms that I don't totally understand. I feel like I have an idea of what they are. You get low, you're quiet, you go from low to high. What does that praise mean to you?
I mean, yeah, me and Ty were talking about it yesterday. He really believes that I could be a next level catcher, and I do as well. So I take a lot of pride in that as well. So just working on it every day, getting the reps when I can, and not taking anything for granted back there.
What goes into, scouting out the other team or getting on the same page with your pitcher? What's that process like?
A lot of communication with the pitcher, trying to figure out what the hitter's tendencies are, and our coaching staff does a great job. Ty, K-Dub, and Heck, they have all these pitching reports on what to go after guys with, and I mean it's been working pretty well recently. So they've done a great job.
One thing that I like to notice, we're here with Braydon Rogers. I'm Austin Barach. This is episode 6 of Valley Chats. Pre-game or right before the game, how will the catcher approach the umpire, the home plate umpire, to build that relationship? Are you always super friendly? What's that deal like?
So yeah, I'm super friendly. I mean, out here you kind of get to know the umpires pretty well. There's a select few of them. So I mean, they're just there for. They're trying to build relationships as well. So yeah. I mean, we're protecting them and they're helping us out. So I mean, the relationship with that is pretty great.
Did you ever get maybe the feeling of maybe trash talking the batters? You're not gonna hit this one, man. Fastball coming right by you. Ever anything like that?
I mean, I'm not that type of guy. Maybe if it's my buddy and I know him, I'll give him a little talk, but nothing too crazy.
The bench warmers, you can see right there. So going back to high school, I read somewhere that you were second in the state of Arizona in steals one year. Is that true?
Yeah, that's true. That was my sophomore year, I believe. And shout out to my high school coach as well. I mean, he's super aggressive with everything we do when we play baseball. Great examples on the bases. We were just super aggressive. So that's kind of how me and Bass are on the bases. So we were taught very well.
Did it get to a point where pitchers were trying to pick you off all the time?
Yeah, you'd get picked off a good 3 or 4 times in a row. But then, I mean, from there you just get a good jump and just go. So
what's the psychology of that? I've always been interested in this. You're at first base, you're thinking, okay, is he going to throw back or not? Is he going to go home? How am I going to read his delivery? I feel like it's just a cat and mouse game. It would drive me insane. What's it like for you?
Yeah, I could say it's a little cat and mouse game, but at the end of the day, it's just repetition, getting those good jumps, and I would say it's kind of all reaction, just doing it over and over and just getting used to it.
So who beat you out in the state for steals?
Who beat me out?
Yeah.
I have no clue. I didn't know I was up there on the steals either. I wasn't too worried about the numbers.
So there was a big kind of recruitment story with you. I say big loosely, but it seemed like from afar that they really wanted to keep you in state. You originally did not commit to the Vaqueros. Go through that whole timeline of how your recruitment played out.
That process was a little difficult. I wasn't getting too much looks, but yeah, I would want to stay in state. Although, I mean, I'd take what I can get. So when Fullerton recruited me, I mean, they showed me nothing but respect. So I kind of just took that and ran for it, and I learned a lot over there. Obviously, I redshirted and came back, talked to Coach Gillich over at Central. He's not there anymore, but yeah, I mean, it was pretty cool going to a JUCO after a university. You kind of have that like leadership mind. You kind of know what you're doing, and I mean, yeah, nothing nothing too much to it.
And was playing with Seabass again, was that reuniting process just, would that play into your decision to go there?
I mean, a little bit, yeah. So me and Bass, we had really good chemistry throughout high school, and I mean, no one knows Bass better than me. Bass doesn't know anything better than me. But it was pretty cool. It was a great decision that I made, and yeah, we got reunited and kicked ass over there at Central.
I like it. So how did Pete Christopher, or what was the recruitment process to come to Alaska like for you and Sebastian and even Mario?
So last year we had one of our Central buddies. He played here with the minors, Blake Avila, and he recommended it to all of us. So, and then Pete reached out to our assistant coach, Joe Perez, and as soon as he asked us, I mean, we were like all in for it.
Yeah.
You can't really beat Alaska. You don't really get that choice too many times in your life.
So no second thoughts, no regrets, no buyer's remorse?
No. I mean, it was kind of right away. We said, yeah, we're in, and we got the contracts maybe the next 2 days, and signed them and sent them over to Pete.
What's the Alaska experience been like to you this summer?
Oh, it's been super beautiful. Besides, you know, a lot of residents here say this was the worst summer they've had.
Yeah, especially that June.
Yeah, the June was brutal. Raining pretty much every day, really cloudy, but I mean, it's picking up now. So we've kind of gone out a little bit. We've been fishing. We went on some hikes, some sightseeing, some ATV tours. Yeah, it's been super cool experience so far.
That's Braydon Rogers. I'm Austin Barach. This is episode 6 of Valley Chats. Braydon, you've been in and out of the lineup all season. You've always been consistent when you get to play. How has hitting coach Kyle Watson worked with you this season with your swing?
I mean, it's not too much. He helps me out during BP, like what I should do, what he's seeing and I'm not feeling, because obviously I can't see me swinging. So
that'd be pretty cool.
Having that feedback is super cool. Cato's been nothing but awesome to me, and you know, it's just a process. Just trusting the process, nothing much.
What's Ty LeBrun like as a leader of men?
Oh, Ty, he's a big leader of men. It's funny. It's funny you say that. Emilio, he's a big man. Emilio's a big man, and I think Ty coached him on that a little bit. It's helping him develop into a man, so Ty's been great.
So as we're entering the final few days here of this season, you know, 3 wins away, like I mentioned, what's your mindset right now?
Just get that next win. Just focus on today and not worry about tomorrow, not worry about yesterday. Just get the win today and we'll go from there.
I've always thought, you know, you've been one of the most interesting characters on the team. Such a great delivery, so laid back, so cool. When did you learn to like pick up your style of humor, if you will?
Oh man, I don't know. I think just growing up, just having those friends around me, my family. I got 3 brothers, 2 sisters, so a lot of household jokes going on around there, you would imagine. And I don't know.
Where are you in the birth order?
I am second to youngest. I got one younger than me.
So do you believe in the theory that the youngest child is usually the funniest?
I mean, my younger brother is definitely not the funniest, I'll tell you that.
Are you the funniest in the family?
100%.
Good. I like that. I need that out of you.
Yes, sir.
That's Braydon Rogers. I'm Austin Barach. This has been episode 6 of Valley Chats. Braydon, thank you for the time.
Thank you so much, Austin. I appreciate it.